Welcome to Raven's Chest. I see 4 people in the house and 5 thumbs up already. Thank you. Hope everybody's Wednesday is rolling along well. I know mine is. It's been a nice busy day so far. I did go out and find a couple little treasures before popping on here. Just the clouds were in pretty good this morning, and so it was pretty cool. And then it broke late in the morning, and it started to warm up. It's starting to warm up a lot more now. Yeah, started to warm up pretty good. And so I decided to just run out, go for a little ride, check out the local shops real fast, and see what was going on. It's only been a couple days since I was there, so I didn't expect to see a whole lot new. But I did find a couple little things. So the larger of the shops always has things coming in almost every day. Well, they do have things coming in every day. In fact, they're so busy that they have appointments scheduled weeks out for intake. So the turnover at that place is pretty great. They don't have a lot of storage space either at that place, so when they get pieces in, they tend to come right out on the floor, and so things come in and move pretty quick there. Hello, Mama Chola. Welcome in. Thanks for letting me know that the chat is going. I haven't got a notification here on my secondary device. Not yet. It did just get... Here, let me close that out here. Always kind of wondering whether it's actually whether I'm actually live to the public or if I'm private. Or there we go. Looks like we're all good there. Let me make sure my volume is down. Well, that's what it is. I'm missing my headphones today. Dang. Hey, Gina, welcome in. Good to see you here. So yeah, this was one of the beauties that was sitting in the thrift shop when I popped in. Check out that boom, flashy moon glow action on this. And I don't know about the construction on that. Not sure who that is, if it's even anybody important, but I sure did like that. And that was a fabulous piece. Hello, Rhonda. Hello, Terry. Welcome in. Ooh, let me make sure that I am in all messages. I might be thinking that I'm not seeing anything, and then boom, there we go. Welcome, welcome. These were also sitting on the rack as I was checking out. I went, oh, look at that. I bet somebody's got a necklace that could work with those. Sterling balls, or actually the wires are sterling. I'm not sure about the balls. I didn't test those because I didn't want to scratch them, so put a big old bright scratch in those things. That would kind of suck. But I did test the wires, and the wires are sterling. So those are cool. What do we call, I don't know what they call those. Desert pearls or something. And then a sweet little rainbow moonstone ring. Look at that. Boom. Nice blue flash in that one. And a great little band on it. Just a fun little piece. Some fun rings. Oh, there were some other earrings as well that I left those on the back porch. I thought they were sterling, but they're not. Cool modernist design, but... Rhonda says, doing fine, and you? Silver balls? I'm doing good, and I think everybody else here, hopefully they're doing good as well. But let us know. Yippee-I-O, hey! Hey, welcome in, Yippee. So yeah, not a whole lot while I was popping out there. I did check on the jewelry jar status, and man, the jewelry jars, they're like hotcakes I don't think I've been able to buy one of those for a month or so now. They got really popular really fast. Oh, there are a couple more things that filtered through here that I don't think got onto previews or into any other videos. Fun little sterling silver and some lab opal. Dangle earrings. Really, really good fire in those. Really good fire in those. You know what? Let's just start off. Let's just sell those. I'm going to sell those right now. Why not? I can keep showing stuff. I have a dispute. I'm having a dispute with Pirate Ship. But other than that, A-OK. Oh, man. Nothing worse than the shipping disputes. And I got to say, fortunately, in my experience, most of the shipping disputes or issues that I've experienced have resolved with time. And they could have just been left alone because usually things are just delayed. All right, these sweet little lab opal earrings, we're going to start off with the sale today. These are $26. They are sterling silver, and I will include some silicone earbacks with them. Oh, come on, finger. We can't be starting this right now. We're just getting rolling. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, very sweet, very elegant. I haven't found one in Florida. I've never found one jewelry jar over here in Pennsylvania. Yeah, they're not too common. I mean, I do see them. And they were a lot more common before. They used to be in that shop almost all the time. That took over. Yeah, you know, Mama Chola, there have been a lot of shipping issues lately. And that's just what's been going on. All right. No one vibing with those at 26. Maybe I should just keep showing stuff. I'm switching if they don't get it right. Yeah, well, hopefully they get it figured out. These are sweet sterling silver moonstone earrings. Great flash in those. And these ones, I left the patina on them. I kind of like them like that. I like them with their age showing. And those ones, a little bit less than the last ones, 25 bucks on those. Okay. Finger's not having it. Dang. Well, I want to use my earring holder model, but it's a little bit overloaded right now, so give my finger a second to come back. I see Terry doesn't mind. Terry says, I saw enough of those to know 25 bucks works for me. Oh, yeah, there you go. Get some of that. Get some of that classic moonstone flash going from that clear boom into that blue. No one else is coming in on those. Let's call those sold to Terry at 25. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Sold to Terry. Thank you very much, Terry. I think you're going to be really stoked with those. And if you do want to polish those up, I know those will polish up nicely. HQZ is in the house. What's up? What's up, HQZ? I was hoping you were going to show up today. You know, man, HQZ, I owe you a couple of apologies. First, I thought you hadn't registered, and so when you bid on stuff, this was a while back, I'm sure you remember, I was like, hey man, HQZ, you need to register. You had already registered. And then I thought you weren't registered, and then I thought I had given away the item that you had won. But guess what? Guess what, HQZ? I got a pleasant surprise for you. It's right here. So that's going out, HQZ, to your new address. Congratulations. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what? I thought I actually gave that away again. So again, my apologies for making a couple mistakes there, and I hope that's a pleasant surprise for you as well. And I hope you're doing well. I hope the move's working out for you. Hey, Aqua Lover, welcome in. And let's see, was there anybody else that I missed there? No, all good, okay. All right, well, I do want to clear the earring holder, so why don't we just keep rolling here? You're welcome, HQ, and thank you as well. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, I can only imagine how that felt. You're like, what's up, dude? I already registered. Why are you giving me crap? Hello, Purple. Welcome in. Howdy. All right, sterling silver, and I don't know what you want to call those freshwater pearl spires that are on there. They're like big old pearl needles. They are what they are, and they're $15. If somebody's into those, that's the gig. Hey, Elizabeth, welcome in as well. I just wanted you to know, Elizabeth, I'm not sure if you saw that I have scheduled a Mad Libs for Friday, and it should say in the title, is sponsored by Elizabeth K. So I do want to tag you in that. Yeah, because we have Mad Libs thanks to Elizabeth K. Elizabeth K. Very generously dropped a super chat a couple weeks back. I saw it. I'll be there. Okay, that's awesome. I can't wait, Elizabeth. All right, no one into those for 15. How about 13? And give me just a second. Yep. There you go. That's thanks to Elizabeth. And not only did I get that one, but a lot more fun to follow. So that one actually has the same one included. Geez. Oh, wow. They're like supersized. That's awesome. It's like Mad Libs for old people. So thank you, Elizabeth. Do you got the cat treats ready? Nope, I don't have the cat treats ready. I don't have the setup this time either. Yeah. I think I'll be erecting a little bit more of a sturdy setup in the future. HQZ, you haven't seen a Mad Libs yet? Well, I hope you're around on Friday, HQZ, because the Mad Libs is pretty funny. Yeah. Hello, Shellbell. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. All right, we're going to continue with the earrings off the rack here. I'm just going to pile them up. I think these are Fimo clay mushrooms. How so cool on these. Just a great design. I think this one has just kind of flower designs on it. And its friend has a turtle, turtle, the sun, a dolphin. Yeah, that's it. And some really cool patterns. Very cool patterns on that. Those ones, we're going to pick up where we left off. Those ones are $13. If somebody likes those fun Fimo earrings, where's my favorite was that sun, actually. If you saw that last short that I did, that sun face is so great with the details. Just really pretty awesome. All right, we'll give those about 5 seconds here if nobody's in. I'm going to put those with the pearl earrings. We'll start a little bag of goodness. Fun for a hippie festival, right, HQZ? That's what I was thinking. Fun for a little festival or a little groovy date. Far out. All right, into the bag of goodness. Those go. And what else is going in there? The pearl earrings. Down they go. Okay, Larimar ring, size 8. So on the mandrel, it's a 7.75, but if you look at how it fits here, it fits like a size 8. So you know the story. It's a 7.75 on the mandrel. On the finger that measures an 8, it fits like an 8. Nice little button. Great Yerman-esque feel to it there with that heavy twisted band that just had a couple little gold elements somewhere. And that would be much more the Yerman. $39 on that. $39. And here it is for scale. It is pretty. I agree, Tama. And welcome in. By the way, welcome, Tama. Adds a little vial of patchouli oil right into the bag of goodness. All right, nobody in on that one at 39. How about this one? I got an idea. How about 33 on that one? No space in that, Mama Chola. And then you'll get it. All right, size 8 Larimar ring at $33. I don't know if you noticed what I did there. But 33 is that magic number. It's a double digit. How low can you go? Boy, that finger's really just not, it's not happy today. How low can you go? Well, we're at 33 right now, and in about 5 seconds, I'm going to drop the price to $22. And if you want to hop on it at 22, then you better get on it pretty quick, because someone else might be on it as well. If not, where's Gen B? Calling Gen B. Mama Chola's right there. Where is Jen with an 11? All right, Leslie McNeil says, we don't need Gen B. I'm hopping on it at $22. Welcome in, Leslie, by the way. And if nobody else is hopping in on that real fast, we're calling it sold to Leslie at 22. Congratulations, Leslie. Ooh. Yeah, I agree. What a deal. You know, sometimes it's like that. I see an item and I just want it to go. And that's one way to get it moving. Leslie McNeil, 22. I got you, Leslie. Thank you very much. I'm glad someone will be showing it some love, right, Tama? Me too. It needs to get out there and be worn and appreciated. Okay, finger. Excuse me while I wet my whistle. All right, we're going to just keep clearing the rack. Clearing the rack, oh, and pulling stuff out of the box. I had already pulled this sterling silver and amethyst dangle necklace. Again, I chose to leave the patina on it. It's just how I tend to roll. You could polish this thing up quite nicely if you so choose, if you so desire. Might have to sell the things off the bust too real fast so I can use that. I love this. I love the dangles on this. Nice flash to it. Kind of a pale amethyst. You can see that a little bit muted on the color. And it's 17.5 inches long. And it's $45. $45. There, it does have an S hook on it and a really nice chain. I like the link on that. Kind of a heavy squared link. And then that necklace itself, dang. Mama Chola, it is 17.5 inches. So it would actually fit me nicely. Not quite my style. Hello, Cave of Wonders. Welcome in, Cave of Wonders. I was just thinking about you this morning, actually. Working on a little video edit with some content that you provided. So if anybody out there is working on their Brooch hats, if you're aware of the Brooch hat challenge, I'm putting together a little update video. So get your submissions in, send some pictures. I know a lot of people have talked about their projects, but only a couple have actually sent in their hats. So I'm curious to see what's going on out there. All right, I might have to bring that one back around in the light box. I might do round two in the light box because that one's just not quite popping. I'm gonna have a brooch jacket. Yes, I love it, Tama. A brooch jacket, that sounds perfect. Ooh wee. I had a few people inquire about this ring. Yeah, I had a few people inquire about this ring. So I thought it was fair to bring it up here. I'm working on my brooch purse using the dragon bag. Oh, that's awesome. W. Marion says, I'm working on my brooch purse using the dragon bag I got from you, Doug. That's great. That was cool. I remember buying that bag. I got that at the local charity shop as well. That's one thing. They have a lot of vintage handbags that come through there. Ooh, yeah. Yep. I think that uh, I would personally go, I should do a little video on this. The brooch hat kit, I would build at the flea market. If you have a local flea market, I would go there and find the people that sell beanies and buy a beanie from them. Okay, so this ring, it's sterling silver and synthetic peridots. They're not real peridot. They look like it. The design on it is just incredible. Like, it's a good thing it's not a size 10, because I'd be happy to wear that. But it's a size 7 and 3/4, 7.75. Ooh, man, the design on that's just fantastic. And that's $65. 65 and size 7.75. Ooh, low battery. Need to plug in that secondary device. There you go. Piece of leather as a pin. I like it. You guys have a lot of good ideas going. If somebody out there is a size 7.75 and you love this one as much as I do, there you go, $65 is the price. I crochet berets, and I could have done one of those. Ooh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I like the idea of that. A brooch beret. I think anything you want to put on your head with brooches works. All right, nobody into that at 65? Maybe we'll bring that one back around in the light box as well. Looks like a lizard or a fish. Yeah, it looks like a... It does kind of have like a fish vibe to it. It feels machine age for some reason to me. I know it's more modern, but it just has that something about it. Like, I don't know if you remember that show, The Wild West. I think that's The Wild Wild West. Is that what it was called? But it has that feel to it, like an Old West machine age feel. This is cool. Sweet little chunk of amber. And this would actually be great on a brooch, on a hat. It is a little tiny brooch. And it's a nice little chunk of amber. And it's 20. Oh, yippee. I see a yippee. All right. We got yippee at 65. Thank you, yippee. Thank you, Mama Chola. Pat a butter size, right, Tama? Yeah, it's actually it's a sweet piece. It has nice translucency to it. Like, it's bordering on transparent. You can see the bottom of it. It has that little transparent section. And then the butterscotch is like down inside, so it has a little bit of depth. A little bit of depth to the color, which is, it's cool. It's a cool little nugget. It's $15. If somebody's got to have it, cool. If not, I think I'm going to put it on my brooch hat. Hey, Joshy boy, welcome in. Welcome, welcome, Joshy boy. Come on, finger. What was it? Oh, I know what I did. I picked through 1,000 pieces of jewelry. No pope has been chosen yet. No, what is it, white smoke? Is that my... See my bid above? I got you, Yippee. I do, I got you, Yippee. Thank you. Thank you, Yippee, and thank you for the... As well, Mama Chola Corvus. Hello, Corvus. Welcome in. They will resume tomorrow. Oh. So be it then. I didn't know that. I didn't know they had hours. I kind of just thought they'd go until they figured it out. But, all right, nobody into that? Remind me to bring that back around if nobody buys it, or throw that on my Brooch hat. That'd be a nice little... Able to write it out and then... Oh, wait. Able to write it out and then... Oh, wait. All right. It's already been predetermined. It's all an act. I promise they pick these popes years in advance. They just leave us all hanging then to wait until they're chosen. All right. I did freeze for a minute. Yeah, it was a long freeze on my end. So glad to be back. Ooh, let me get the amethyst necklace back in its bag. Almost made a bag of mystery there. All right, back into clearing off that earring rack. $12 sterling. So they are sterling silver wires on these, and cool little art glass. Cool little art glass. Oh, you're out of sync. Ooh, Tam is in at 15. All right, I better slow it down a little bit. I thought it was just me. No, I thought the stream was going to end, actually. So, oh, okay. Tama's not in at 15. What the price on the amber brooch? Sorry, yes. W, Marion. It was 15. $15 on that. All right, Tama, we got it. And Marion, I see you in at 15. So I think we're all squared away now. All right, thank you, Tama, and thank you, W. Marion, as well. Let's just get that officially sold at 15. Sold at 15. Boom. To W. Marion. Thank you. It's a nice piece of amber. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Okay. These ones are $13. Or did I say 12? Let's just go with 12. How's that? $12 sterling silver and art glass. I like that kind of ruffled, little scalloped or ruffled edges on those. Sometimes it takes a village, right? I know. It sure does, Mama Chola. Sometimes it takes a village, and it takes some patience as well. I know. Sometimes I get caught between going too slow and too fast. All right, going down. You know where these are going? Into the bag of goodness. Great earrings for the boardwalk, right? HQZ, we got boardwalk earrings. We got festival earrings. We got, I don't know what the pearl earrings are going for, but they're in there as well. There's the bag of goodness. Building the bag of goodness. We like help. I've gotten in trouble helping too, Tama. I know. You know what? It's very hard. I've seen that. Sometimes I've been there intending to help, and I end up throwing a wrench and everything, and like, oh man, why? I feel like I shouldn't have helped. I should have just crawled in a hole. Coral, 14 karat gold, big coral balls. Maybe I should try to get a measurement on those. Like they're about 8 millimeters. I do have my calipers here, so I can figure this out rather quickly. But Tama, ooh, wow, I was way off on those. 10.5 millimeters. I knew they were big balls. I just wasn't quite sure how big. Ooh, look at that. Peaches and cream. I don't know why I always call them that. Peaches and cream. And they are 14 karat on 14 karat backs, 14 karat posts. And they're $50. Tama, don't stop helping. I'd rather have people try and help and work out that misunderstanding than completely overlook something. And it's so easy to miss something in the chat. It's really easy to misunderstand things. So I don't know. Other places it might be a little different, but here I try to be as patient as possible with people and as understanding. So if you're helping and it looks like you're not, probably still going to be grateful for your effort. Hello, folks, just in time for my dinner. Hi, Mia. Welcome in. All right, big coral balls on 14 karat going down. They're nice balls. Look, you can see a little bit of that structure on the coral structure on the backside there. Yeah. Look at that. Those are pretty big. Thank you, Mama Chola. Yeah, everybody hit that thumbs up, please. Got 30 people in the house and 28 thumbs up. That's a pretty good ratio. 29 thumbs up now. 30 people in the house. Holy moly. Welcome and thank you everybody for being here. Really very grateful to have you all here. I know that you have many different options of not only where you could be, what you could be doing today, but where you could be on YouTube. So I really appreciate your presence. Sweet. I don't know if these made the preview. Comstock earrings. Sandra Comstock, I believe, is the lady's name. These are pretty exceptional. Big old dangles on them. Sterling silver. Thumbs up and subscribe. Lurkers, welcome. Totally. The lurkers are welcome indeed. They are signed on there. Here you go, Comstock sterling. 3.5 inches. Boom, those are substantial. 3.5 inches long, and they're 18 grams total, so they're about 9 grams each. And those big bad mama jammas are 38 bucks. Believe it or not. $38 on those big bad boys. I just heard my son in the other room. What? It'd be like, that'd be the perfect salesman. $38 on these big mama jammas. What? I don't know if you guys could hear that. Probably not. One thing about these mics, the wearable lapel mics, they isolate sound pretty good. All right, $38. Nobody's into the Comstock big bad earrings. Let's put those back in the bag. And if I remember to bring those back around, I think I will do a little light box at the end, a little light box action, because sometimes that helps. It helps pieces pop just a little bit more. Anybody like sterling silver Art Deco enamel cufflinks? Well, there's one person in the house that does. Yo, that's me. These ones are just really, really exceptional. Really nice design, color, unusual shape. Conditions nearly mint. The patina on these is exceptional. Look at how dark that, black. That sterling silver is black with age. Hello, Mercier, welcome in. Everybody say hello to Mercier. I think Mercier got everybody covered there. Yeah, really, in my opinion, just everything you're looking for in antique Art Deco sterling silver enamel cufflinks. They've got it all. Look at that. Look at the enamel on there. Ooh, man. Really good. No cracks, no chips, very little wear. Little bit of abrasion. But all in all, just amazingly good condition. And I would charge $125 to $165 all day long. And here, right now, I'm offering them for 65 bucks. Mama Chola retracted a message, dang. I always feel like I feel like disabling that so I can see what people say. I'm always wondering, what did you retract? I'm sure it's nothing important. Yes, sterling silver, Art Deco, enamel cufflinks. If somebody's into those, it was a tongue-tied typo. Ooh, well, thanks for that. Oh yeah, thank you, Nightbot. For those of you out here who have bought from me, and you're wondering who's the Crystal Bear, yeah, that's me. For those of you who are out there who haven't bought from me, when you get a PayPal invoice, it says the Crystal Bear on it, which is actually my business name. From the late 90s, still have the same business license. So yeah, if you get a PayPal invoice from the Crystal Bear, it's not a scam. It's me. It's me. All right, nobody into those? Going down. Enamel cufflinks. Ah, Josh, your boy says, hi, Mercier. Throw Mercier some love and a little oops for the extra C the first time around. Oh, we don't want to bring those back right around here. My Gmail now goes, this is the guy you bought 18 times from, and you can't say no. That's the Crystal Bear. That's the Crystal Bear. You got it. All right, I got a few people that can't say no, and it's because they like the things that I like, apparently. This is one thing that I really like. And I tried to wear it. It's not. Just not. I'm not going to tweak it to make it work. So I'm going to bring it back around, try and sell it here, or take pictures of it, play with it in the light box. It was a little odd when I first got the email from Crystal Bear and not Crystal Raven or something, right, Corvus? I know. I was actually thinking maybe it's time that I redo my business license to something a little more relevant. Yeah, it's a little too snug, Tama. On the knuckle, it just doesn't quite work out for me. So these are all the dimensions on it. It's 2 3/8 inch across. It's 1.5 inch deep, and the gap on it is 1 1/4 inch. So pretty good size gap. Yeah, it's almost exactly what I would be looking for, just a little bit small. On the cone, it's a 6.25 to a 6.5. So take all those measurements as you will. A nice boxy profile on it. I'm an 8 and cuffs just don't sit right if it's smaller. Yeah, right, Tama? I hear you. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. 18 times Mama Chola? Google can't count, apparently. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. $85 on that one. If that works for somebody, if that's the size you're looking for, it's 40 grams. So if you like to do things by weight, I'd love that stamp work on it. A simple stamp, but think about the tool they had to fashion to make that long, thin stamp, and then to be able to strike that in one strike and do all those so perfectly. Yeah, just for such a simple piece, there was a lot of skill that went into making it. So, can I ask why you don't name your YouTube Crystal Bear? You know, Corvus, I thought about that actually. It's like, wow, I should have just named my YouTube the Crystal Bear. Oh, I guess my son's taking a shower. I could hear running water. I'm like, oh no, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, but for such a simple piece, a lot of skill goes into making it. And nobody wants that one for 85? Well, down it goes. If somebody's watching the playback and you're interested in any of these items, feel free to reach out, because I do have a lot of people buy items from the playbacks. So it also helps to watch all the way through, because I've had a couple people reach out wanting items, and then later in the episode it sold and they're like, ah, darn it. So I don't want anyone to be disappointed. All right, pearls, big pearls, 8.5 millimeters, really nice. Just really nice pearls, that's all I can say. No clasp, nice creamy color on them. They're coming across pretty good in this light. I'd say they got a little bit better luster outside, a little bit more pink in them. Otherwise, they're popping pretty nice here. 30 inches long here. There are the details. 30 inches long, 8.5 millimeters, 66 grams. Really good deal on these, $150. I don't know if you can hear that water, but it's going. 33 people in the house and 33 thumbs up. Thank you again, everybody, for being here. Right, Mama Chola? Oh my goodness. I gotta say, one of the scariest things I've heard, mystery noises, happened a couple weeks ago under the floor in the middle of the night. And you know, if I were thinking my house were haunted or possessed or something, I would have definitely been sent over the top that night, because I woke up in the middle of the night to this shrieking, just, yeah, very high-pitched shrieking sound. And I couldn't figure out, I thought it was outside, and I got up and got dressed and went outside, and I couldn't hear anything once I got outside. So I come back inside and hear it again. I'm like, wow, what's going on? Finally, I figured out there were skunks underneath the house, fighting underneath the floor. So, but it literally sounded like my walls and floor were possessed, because it was hard to localize where the sound was coming from. All right. Wow. 33, that is a magical number. You know what? 150 is already a crazy price on these, but I got a pretty good deal. I'm going to drop them to 133. So, and that is not a how low can you go number, just if you're wondering. So if somebody is on the fence and you weren't quite sure, 133 is a great price on these. I guarantee if you buy them, you'll get them, and you'll be excited that you were able to pick them up at a great price, because they really are super, super nice pearls. Maybe we'll get those in the light box or somewhere where they pop a little bit better. And they are substantial, 8.5 millimeters. Pretty good size there. Yes, skunks. I don't know if you've ever heard skunks fighting. I've actually heard a lot of them for whatever reason, because I lived in or next to the woods for a lot of my life. They're really high-pitched, screeching. Yeah, it's a very high-pitched screech. And it sounds like something's dying, you know? It sounds really, really intense. And they're mostly just being very dramatic. They're like, hey, don't hurt me. I don't want to spray you and get you all stinky. And I don't want to stink either. Actually, I don't think they care, but... They're lovely, but Mama Mia has purchased plenty of pearls as of late, right? I hear you, Mia. Hey, no excuses. They are what they are. I understand. I know someone will come along eventually that'll be like, whoa, I gotta have those. And I'm selling at a show this weekend, so that could be what happens. Someone comes to the show. Are you sure they were fighting and not meeting? Hey, I don't know. I'm not sure, Mama Chola. Cosmo. It's all right. Yeah, they're just doing some work over at the neighbor's house. Art Deco, sterling silver, carnelian, and dang, I didn't check these. They could be quartz. I just assumed they were faceted crystal. I guess I could test those if somebody was curious, but I priced them as faceted crystal, not as quartz. I love these little beads. So rare to see that. Very unique. And the clasp on this is great. 17 inches long and $64 on that. Original Art Deco necklace. Really nice. Some of those stones in the clasp, they've faded out a little bit, a little darkened. Nice sterling silver clasp. And there is a little trick, little hydrogen peroxide. If these don't sell, then I might put these in a little peroxide. And we'll check the condition of the string. I've had necklaces like this that look kind of dirty, and you put them a little peroxide, and they clean up quite nicely. Length on that, 17 inches, Mia. Yeah. 17 inches. Look at the facets on that, on those crystals. Woo. Yeah, as far as Art Deco necklaces go, it's pretty fantastic. Last time I did that, Doug, the string in my necklace dissolved and I came back to nothing but beads. Ooh, Mama Chola, it's probably time to restring that necklace then. If all that was holding it together was organic matter. Yeah, and that's why I was looking at, I would look at the state of the cord before I do that. Like with these, if that cord's already looking pretty compromised, then I might just leave them alone. Yeah, honestly, it looks like that'll just clean up. Merce, there's a couple different ways. If it's quartz and it has visible inclusions, you can see those when you loop it. For me, I'll just take it to the Presidium and check it. If it's quartz, it'll show pretty quickly. If it's glass, it won't even register. So yeah, Mama Chola, that's one thing to definitely note. Either way, I think these ones are in good enough shape that if they don't clean up with just a little bit of a wet wipe down, a little damp cloth, then I feel like the structural integrity of these would be fine. Yeah, if you had two big strands side by side, you'd be able to tell, you know, if they were relatively the same size, you'd be able to tell the difference. Quartz is very cold also. A lot of natural stones will hold that. They'll stay cold. All right. Don't come across these very often. Big sterling silver balls. What are these ones? 27.5 inches long. That's a nice string of balls. Hello, Tanya. Welcome in. I hope you've been having a good afternoon, Tanya. And a blanket hello to everyone. I like that. Thank you for the blanket hello. So bam, big old balls, nice patina on those. 27.5 inches long, 97 grams. They're 12 millimeters. They are Mexican silver. Hallmarked back there on the clasp. And those are $155. Oh, if you say that 3 times, you invoke Kirsten. That's funny. Jumped across the room. I didn't actually put those on to see what those would be like, but yeah, those are respectable. Respectable balls. Nightbot, are you telling me to take a break already? Dang. I saw them out of the corner of my eye. Yeah, those are nice. Nice, heavy. And price per price per gram, geez. We don't even need to go there. They're almost 100 grams. So that's only $1.50. Only $1.50. Message that, whoa, I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there, Tanya, but thank you for that. Price per ball, right, HQZ? How many balls are on there? I'm not going to count them. Here, take a screenshot. You can count them. Whoa, the big balls are going down. Right. Tama. Maybe they got paid price per ball. Who knows? I'm sure they probably had an idea what it was costing them. Yeah, it was. I do not believe that it was anything. Not a big deal. All right, no one into those at 155. I'll drop them $5. There goes all my profit. 150. And then we'll put those, if nobody wants those at 150, we'll put those in the pile. It's not the pile of sadness, it's the pile of later gladness. How's that? Let me change the price on the bag too. 150. Whoa. All right, it's worth just holding on to, right? Right, Tama? Down they'll go. I'll hold on to them. I'll bring them back around. I'll list them. I'll hoard them. You know, I have so many different things that are an option here. Pile of procrastinated joy. Oh, I like that. That's a good one too. All right, this one, Mama Chola, you put a comment on this saying, I think you said it was from Bali. So pretty cool. Sterling silver. Yeah, sterling silver brooch with this character on it. Got some kind of a club and holding like a chicken. I forgot what it was, Mama Chola. Deferred gratification, Tama. I like that one. All good options. I just wanted you to know where it was from and what it represents. Well, thank you, Mama Chola. I appreciate that. And $15 is what we're asking for this one. I loved the handmade aspect of it, the quality of the craftsmanship, and I love the motif. And it looks like W. Marion does too. Yeah, take that outside, boys. Go bark at the neighbors from the outside. They're called Wei Yang. Yeah, it's pretty darn cool, and it's got really good detail. All right, if nobody else is going to come in on that one, we're going to call that for W. Marion at 15. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold to W. Marion at $15. Thank you, W. Marion. And thank you, Mama Chola, for that info as well. W. Marion. Boom. Wei Yang. It's a silver reproduction of Wei Yang, the puppets they use on Bali in Indonesia to tell stories of the gods and goddesses in creation. Wow. Nice. Whatever it was, I liked it. I thought it was pretty I thought it was pretty nicely made. You know, a lot of detail for such a small little piece. Whimsical and unusual. So it checked all those boxes. I was into it. Peking glass. I'm a fan. This necklace is pretty exceptional. Nice blue-gray color. I was actually wearing it yesterday with this sweatshirt. I'm like, wow, that works really nice. It is 36 inches long. And it weighs 87 grams. In case you're curious how heavy the necklace is. And it's $48. Really nicely etched pieces there. I don't think I've ever had that in this specific design. I've had a lot of Peking glass pieces, but this one's pretty unique. That nice silver gray cord also. Another unique one. Unique color, unique design. Ooh, yeah. It has no clasp, and it's 36 inches long, shell bell. So, plenty of room to get over your head, and there is no clasp. No latch on it. All right. No one in at 48. How about 45? No, how about 43? You know what zone it is if I go any lower than that. Start getting to the pucker zone. Whoa. Yeah, Corvus, that they are cool. They're very cool. And really unusual. All right, it's going down. It's very beautiful. Well, thank you, Merche. I agree. I like that. It's an unusual color combination. And just when I see something that I haven't seen before, yeah, a lot of times that catches my eye. Ooh, man. This one, another Art Deco piece, be pretty easy to overlook. This little lavalier. Sterling silver and paste. I did not polish it, but it could be brightened up if so desired, but I left it in its original state. I barely even cleaned it. I'm loving the facial hair. Mia, the Art Deco, the Peking glass necklace, I'd put that at the 30s. Yeah. The lack of shaving, I know, Tanya. Hopefully it's working out. You can see me, Tanya? Shell bell. Okay. Sterling silver lavalier Art Deco paste. It's beautiful. In very good condition. As found condition. $45 on that. It's 1 3/4 inches tall. And yeah, that's $45. What can I say? It'll be 75, 95, 125 if you find it. If you find it out there. That might have to be a new Nightbot quote. I like it. I need that tattooed on my fingers. Wow. Elizabeth, I just have a note right next to me here reminding me, just because you haven't seen it before doesn't yet. Oh, Elizabeth. That's great. That one should be going in Nightbot. Yeah, right? I got to remember that for my friend, because he tries to do that all the time. Never seen one of these before. Nope. Sure haven't. Doesn't mean I'm buying it. I wrote it, but I don't listen. I know, Elizabeth, right? That's like me saying, I need to stop buying those broken projects. I have been much better about that. Selling a bunch of them off helps. All right, no one on that at 45. All right, I thought that was a screaming good deal. I'll drop it $6. I feel like I'm taking shipping off of these. Knock the shipping off. It's still $45 with free shipping, or it's $39 plus shipping. You choose. Or the small boxes, Merche, right? Yeah, the small boxes. Stop buying those also. All right, going down. I'm keeping that $45 price on there, so if somebody wants that later, let me know. Let me know that you wanted it at $39. I have a whole bunch more of those boxes. Oh my goodness. That I do. 34 people in the house, 39 thumbs up. Ooh. All right, everybody. I like it. Uh-oh, W. Marion. Oh, no. Mia. I see ya. I see ya, Mia. 39. Get that. That's a great deal. I love that. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome in. 39, and let's make sure I get Mia on there, not W. Marion. W. Marion would be like, what is this on my invoice? What's going on? Vanessa, he has stopped tempting Vanessa with the pearls. It's a temptation. All right, I started clearing the earring rack here. Let's just keep clearing that. Keep on clearing the rack. 31 people in the house. Woo! Thank you. What can I say? I feel very honored. There you go, 29. That's better. Okay, sterling silver, art glass. I don't know what, they got a little twisted, they got a little fabric bead on there as well. Nice little combination. Whoever this designer was, I like the combination. I like their design combination. The materials. Could I bid on the coral studs? Carol. Yes. You can have them, Carol. You've got them. All right, $13 on this. On this pair. And you know what? If no one bids on them, oh, you know where they're going? Into the finger cramp pile. Not again. This is why I was trying to clear this off in the first place. Listen, the world is constantly on fire, and I need to buy happiness. Right, Corvus? Yeah, I agree. I saw I saw a message the other day that someone, all right, how about $10 on these? Someone want them for 10? Can I actually get that in the chat? $10. They are sterling silver wires. There have been times when I would have bought them for 10 just to have those sterling silver wires. All right, Mia's in. Mia's in at 10, keeping those out of the bag of goodness, right? Wow, there's a lot going on out there. It's a good thing I have curtains. Mia, 10, sold. Thank you, Mia. Amazon, what's up, Amazon? Why not? Blue is Mamma Mia's color, and red, and well, excuses, right? Oh, Mia, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Someone wanted the coral studs. Rhonda, I got you. I got you, and thank you. That was Carol, right? Carol, I'm not sure if you've registered or not. But that reminds me, I need to drop my jot form in here and get that pinned. Carol. I like your name, Carol. And I think I had 50 on those, right, Carol? If that's what you remember, just hit 50 in the chat. That way we're in agreement on that one. So yeah, thank you, Nightbot. Let's just get that message pinned. So anybody who's not registered, you can just hit that jot form that's in the chat, in the top or bottom of the chat, depending on what device you're on. And yeah, fill out that form and you're registered. That simple. At the end of the night, I will be sending invoices to everyone via PayPal. You don't have to have a PayPal account. You just have to have a credit card that you can pay with, and PayPal processes that all for you. I can hear your Amazon delivery truck, the infamous sound like a duck's laughter, right? Quack, quack, quack. Who you talk to, Doug? Is it a robot? Nightbot? Nightbot is a robot. Well, sort of. All right, you're welcome, Carol. I didn't see a 50 in there, but I see your thank you, and I'm going to roll with that and keep things rolling along here. A venture bean necklace. Okay. A really smart robot indeed. Nice aventurine beaded necklace. I like these little beads in between. Very unique. The end caps are great. Just the whole thing in really good condition. Original barrel clasp. I buy a lot of glass beads, and I don't think I've ever had actually this configuration with the aventurine balls and then these little discs in between. They're just fantastic. And I remember a day when these would have been like 150 bucks. Glass beads back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Man, they were just insane. But these ones are 30 bucks. So if somebody sees those and you like them, gotta have them. Let me get a length on those. Let's just get a length on those really fast. Nightbot is the AI we like. Yeah, Corvus, right? I think Nightbot's interface technology is pre-AI. So it's literally like a script, it's like code. And it just has a script that interacts with prompts. So very useful. And hopefully that's what, dang it, did I just measure those and not tell anybody? What were they, 16 inches? Jeez. Squirrel. Yeah, 16 inches on those. Such a shame that glass did not hold its value like silver, right? Yeah, it's amazing. But I also see it, like, a lot of things are like that. They're still being created today. Beautiful glass beads are still being created today, maybe more so now than ever. So the supply of beautiful glass out there, it's pretty high. I see a lot of beautiful glass. But the early artisan, like handmade glass pieces, I think over time there will be an appreciation for those. It should come back around. I hope so. I like it. All right, down it goes. Give it another 6 years, right? Exactly, Corvus. You never know what's going to come back around. It's like the year of brooches. So brooches sell again, which is awesome. All right, I'm going to do a little giveaway. I don't know what these fantastic blue faceted beads are. I do like that clasp. Marked GG on it. Some kind of gold filled goodness. It's 18 inches long. And if bell bottoms came back, so can anything. Tanya says they are delicious. They are, right? All right, speaking of Nightbot, let me get Nightbot on board here so we can do a little giveaway. All right, Nightbot. Into the dashboard. What do we have? 30 people in the house. Oh, yeah, 30 people. We're going to do a number. Giveaway. Come on, Nightbot. Get me in there. Nightbot's not having it. Okay, keyword. Next. Random number between 1 and 50. Random number between 1 and 50, go. All right, I see him rolling. Nightbot's on it. I don't even know what the number is, so it's a mystery to me. I do see some closes, some too lows, some too highs. I'm seeing a lot of guesses. Ooh, some closes. What is that number? Ooh, Mercier was close, and somebody got it. Rhonda Schrader. Boom, congratulations, Rhonda Schrader. It looked like 16 was the number. As near as I can tell, 16 was the number. Good job, Rhonda. And congratulations. Rhonda's. Pew. Yeah, I hope you enjoy that, Rhonda. That's a sweet one. Send some of that luck over here, says Mama Chola. What was the length on that? 18.5 inches on that last one, Mia. If that's what you were, I assume that's what you were asking about. Funny. Okay. Mexican silver. Big fan. This bracelet, I'm a big fan. I don't know if you caught this. On a break, went out and hit the local charity shops and boom, rolled in there. And what do you know? I was quite pleasantly surprised that this was in there. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It has maintained its patina. I have been handling it as little as possible. You can see it is shining up a little bit, darn it. I can't believe anybody hasn't bought that yet. Well, there hasn't been a whole lot of opportunity, but it is here. It is here right now. So somebody's got the chance. It's 6 inches on the mandrel. 6 inches on the cone. It lays 7 inches flat. It's 12 grams. That amethyst stone, 25 millimeters by 17 millimeters. It's a big old chunk on that. And it's 300 bucks. If somebody's interested, that's the price. 300. I thought about raising the price. Yeah, I thought about raising it. Rhonda, you know, it's a little small for me. So I can put it, I can't clasp it, but I can put it on so you can see what it looks like on. Yeah, it's pretty fantastic. And personally, I've had the brooch before. I haven't had the bracelet. I have seen the bracelet a couple different times, and there are a couple of them out there as well. Yeah, Mercier, right? It is small. So for the smaller wrist individuals out there, it's here. It's waiting. It's ready. And if it doesn't sell right here, right now, then I have a feeling I know where it's going to end up going. Which means you may see it later. You may not. But yeah, it's here. It's $300. I am holding at that price. And yeah, I may raise the price. You never know. I have done that. I've done that quite a few times, actually. Offer something up at a really good deal, and it doesn't sell, and that really good deal's gone. But as you have seen here on YouTube, when I run lives, I think I've even put it in the description. I will honor these painfully low prices until I've either listed it or it has sold elsewhere. So yeah, it will be available for $300. If anybody's here, you called that. You called it, Tanya. Yeah, I think you know. I think you know what's up. So that's it. It is here. It is not perfect. I see it's got a couple little dents on the balls. Not making any excuses, just making observations. Ooh, I could just sit here all day and show this thing off. I love that. Love the stone. It's funny, the structure in it. Wow. The structure changes, like, depending on the lighting or something. Like yeah. It's interesting. All right, it's going down. It's going back in the bag. whoever ends up with that is going to be pretty darn stoked. It's going to Crystal Bear shop, right, Corvus? Crystal Bear. Oh, well, let's see. Guess we could clear off this bad boy. Does anybody need some sunglass holders? Some Southwest, some Hishi, or reading glass holders? For me, I was going to keep these actually. I was going to use these for my reading glasses while I was out picking, and I was wearing it for about 10 minutes and I got it snagged up on something. I'm like, no, this will make it about 6 hours with me out in the field shopping. But it was pretty cool. Little rabbit fetishes on there. Like, go get it. Go get that while you're hunting. Nice little shell beads and great little, I don't know what kind of turquoise that is. Could be dyed. Could be dyed. It doesn't matter. It's $15 if somebody wants that. It is $15. Wow. That's got some serious pop to it. That's got some serious color in it. Yeah, Mama Chola, good. I like those little rabbit fetishes. I like the whole thing, honestly. If I felt like I could keep it without destroying it, then I would. All right, you know where that might be going? I think I know where that's going. Where is that bag? Did I bury the bag of goodness? I think I buried my bag of goodness. Darn it. Well, darn it, I might have to start a new one. So many bags. So much goodness. All right, down that one goes. Well, these ones, I don't know what happened. I got these, and then they didn't make it into a preview. I think for most of you, you're probably seeing them for the first time right here, right now. It's like 2 or 3 pairs of earrings in one. I don't know exactly what's happening here. Look at all this. Look at all this earring. Wow. Nikki Butler-esque, definitely. That same school of design. Yeah. You can see what they are. They're just fantastic. And let me get some dimensions on these, because the earring model couldn't even hold these things up, I'm telling you. 4 inches, 4-inch drop on those. Wow. That is a lot of earring. Yeah, they're just really crazy. I think they thought, hey, maybe we should just make, wow, some shoulder dusters. Instead of making these 1 or 2 drop earrings, let's just make a 5 or 6 drop. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 links there with a little drop number 6 on it. No. Low battery, nothing. Portable battery pack to the rescue. All right. Boom. Just like that. Yeah, they're fantastic. They're 4 inches long. Let me get the weight. That one is 10 grams. So, gotta expect that. That one is also 10 grams. 10.5 grams on that one. So they are what they are. Sterling silver, natural gemstones, 4-inch drop, 10 grams each, $50. Call me crazy, but I got a pretty good deal on these. So I can pass that along. Someone's got to have all that fabulous goodness. And $50 works for you. Go for it. No, finger. Not tonight. Wow. The finger's just not. It's not having the earring hold. I must be messing something up on my technique here. Okay. Wow. Look at the earring. Look at the earring model. Yeah, she's all, I quit. Sir, you've piled all these earrings onto me, and now you have these earrings. I can't even hold those up. No fair. I am done. Earring model's out of here. Okay. Let's just get those. Let's get those back on here. In the hand. Oh, they still don't quite make it. Getting a little closer. Oh my goodness. Really, really something else there. All right, no one in at 50? Well, you think I was just going to leave them there and make them go away? How about 45? $45 on those. That's just a screaming. That's just a screaming good deal. What can I say? Wow. Yeah, this is where streaming vertically would be pretty nice. These would fit right in that vertical frame. Not a problem. Painted pony. All right. They might be long. You may not have seen them before, but that doesn't mean anyone wants them. Where's Elizabeth K? Just because I've never seen them before doesn't mean I should buy them, right? Just list them, Doug. Right, Elizabeth. Before I buy them, you're killing me. Those are now the options. Someone buy them or they'll be listed. But you know the drill there, Elizabeth. If they get listed, they're not going to be $45. Whoa. All right. I just got to look at that again. All right. For my pirate costume next year, those would be working. For sure. I don't know what was 4 grams. I'm appropriating its bag. Thanks, Elizabeth. Funny. All right, little change of speed. Some hoops. Some hoops. Little sterling silver and crystal inlaid hoops. They're 1 inch. 1 inch hoops. If someone was just saying, hey, I really need myself some 1 inch hoops, here you are. 1 inch hoops for $15. Sterling silver and some nice little CZs or inlaid crystals. I'm sitting here with my listings tray as we speak. That's the only reason I didn't jump on those, Elizabeth. I hear you. I've been right there with you. Usually it's Thursday while I'm watching Kirsten. I have my listings right there in front of me, and I'm preoccupied, so that's good, typically. All right, $15. You know where those are going. Oh, into the bag of goodness. That the bag seems to have disappeared. Disappeared no longer. Bag of goodness. Look at this. We got some sterling. We got all kinds of sterling silver earrings going in here. More sterling silver earrings. We've got the reading glass holder. We're just stuffing money in the bag of goodness. There we go. Earrings. Earrings, earrings, earrings. We got all kinds of action going on. That bag. What else can we stuff in that bag? Elizabeth, I don't know if you saw this last time, but while you're listing, this would be a fun thing to list. Whoa, there goes an electric bike. That got the dogs all fired up. This is a size 9. I'm not sure which ite this is. Fordite, Surfite, which one of them it is, but it's pretty cool design on that. And that ring is $20. So while you're sitting on your hands, Elizabeth, it made me think of that one for some reason. Up it comes. I think that whole genre is pretty cool. That somebody saw that and saw the gemstone potential in that and ran with it. Yeah, super cool. I was actually thinking about that locally. There's so many surfboard shapers that this would be a great place to get epoxy from the surfboard designers. All right, I've had a couple of these little carved guys. This one's pretty nice and pretty good condition. Nice burl wood on it. Pretty well finished. He's 2 inches long, and he's $15. Got his little fish going. On a little cord. And guess what? I think little dude might be going down. I bought some graphiteite. Never made anything with it. It's much softer than Fordite. Oh, graphiteite. So was that like off of a wall? Marion, I got you. All right. I see you, Marion. And sold. It's a W Marion at 15. Thank you, W Marion. Whoa. What is going on? That's supposed to be sold, but it's SIP of 15. Congratulations, W Marion. You have SIP of 15. Thank you. Graffiti. I haven't seen that one, Elizabeth. That's interesting. Get it going. Okay. Sterling silver. This one just dropped off the bust behind me. So here it comes. Sterling silver snake chain with the little crystal ball on it. The crystal ball slide. Very nice, very elegant design. Oh, let's get a length on that one. But first, let's just get a price in there. $15. Dang it, we just had another $15 item going back-to-back 15ers. Oh, I just got a notification. My jewelry addiction. Dang it. I just got a notification for Tanya's latest video. Everyone's going to have to go over there and check that out. And for the double screeners out there, you can go watch that right now. Watch both the live. 17 to 19 inches on that. It is sterling silver. It is quite elegant. And the slide does slide. So it has an adjustable slide. Hello, Jen B. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We missed you earlier, Jen B. We had a how low can you go? And we were looking for that. We were looking for that 11 to drop. Okay. Fit no one into this for $15? We're going to drop the ball. Oh no, 11. Right. You know where this ball's going? Into the bag of goodness. Whoa, that bag of goodness is getting that's a lot of sterling in there. Well, not weight-wise, but pieces-wise. Sterling earrings, sterling necklace, sterling hoops. The reading glass holder or the sunglass holder, depending on how cool you are. That one's not sterling because that one's not metal. That one is not metal. Okay, we got that one. Let me bring a couple of these items back around. And I think I might get into the light box actually and see if they face up a little bit better here. Before I sell the bag of goodness, all for one price. Oh, hi Jen B, loved your new video. Mama Chola, I'd like to say that I loved it too, but I'm not sure if I've actually seen it. I've been kicked out of the YouTube algorithm as far as content being served to me. Now I have to go out and find it, so I'm going to have to go over to Jen B's channel and see what the latest video is. Oh, dang, Jen. Yep, I'm going to have to go see that. Now you and Kirsten have dueling big heart rings. W. Marion, I am 50% cool. Chat filter, let me make sure that I'm in the chat here. Oh, nope, I just X'd myself all the way out. Yeah, I might get down into the light box for a few pieces here. I'm wondering if those pearls will pop a little bit better. So hold on just a second while I get this oriented. Yeah, That'll work. That'll work. Ooh, come on over, phone. Hopefully I don't disconnect myself here. Wow. All right. Whoa, awkward view. Okay, into the light box we go. Welcome in. I hope that that was not too disorienting for you guys. So yeah, let me just see. Let's see how these pearls look in here. They look pretty creamy. I'm not getting much of that pink coming through on there. But some pretty good luster on them. So those are 30 inches, 8.5 millimeter pearls. Not quite getting what I'm looking for there. And I had 150 on those. $150 on the pearls. They are looking nice in the light box, but still not getting that. As near as I can tell, not getting the pinks and that the deep rainbow and that luster that I was hoping for. That's alrighty though. Great video, Jen, says Tanya. Oh man, now I got a little FOMO going. A little bit of FOMO. Alrighty. Well, that's a pretty fun little rhinestone brooch. A little color, a little change, a little bit of sparkle here. Yeah, right, Tanya? Get a little bit of sparkle action going. And that sucker is $15. $15 on that. Let me just get the size real fast. Just under 1.5 inches. Muppet hat. Looks like you could talk. W. Marion, I was just thinking that. It looks like a total face. Eyes and a mouth. Wah. All right, W. Marion, I see you in at 15. W. Marion likes it. At 15, if nobody else is going to come in on that, at 17 or better, then we'll call that sold to W. Marion in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 at $15. Adding brooches to my brooch purse. I love it. I love it, W. Marion. I like it. All right. Well, you know what? I feel like I kind of feel like I'm done, but I could also just be taking a break here. I do want to sell the bag of goodness. Oh, it's okay, Cosmo. It's all right. He doesn't like that neighbor dog. If I'm just being honest, Cosmo's not a big fan. Break time. Well, whether it's break time or finish time, Either way, it's time to sell the bag of goodness. So we've got the Fimo clay earrings with that great sunshine. I love that. Love the detail on that. The sunshine, we've got the sterling silver and art glass earrings. We've got the sterling silver hoops. They're in here somewhere. There's the other one. They're like half eternity hoops. We've got the disco ball, sterling silver snake disco ball slide chain necklace. And we've got the little sterling silver and pearl earrings. And then we have the rabbit fetish Heishi bead, what are they called, lorgnette? Sunglass or reading glass holder. All of those great items for one low price. That didn't work. Oh, try UBT, Tanya. Exclamation point. I think that's what it is, UBT. And that will give the deal on the, that'll give the breakdown. So yeah, I'm going to start this whole group at $1. And while I'm taking a break, $1 bid increments on it. There you go. That's perfect. Thank you, Tanya. UBT, that was it. Union break time. So yeah, that's the deal. I'm going to take a little break. And then I'm going to come back. So you guys feel free to bid while I'm gone. All right, I'll be back soon. All right. Well, the animals were grateful for that little break because it's dinner time. So, got to feed the animals. And I see April McDonald at $14. And let's see, we have some chat action going here. The whole collection of sterling jewelry. Yeah, Rhonda, the whole collection. What are the fetishes on the necklace? They are rabbits. April. Yeah, little. And it's not a necklace, it's a lorgnette or reading glass holder. So, which was actually quite handy for the few hours that I wore it. And then I realized it's probably too delicate for me and I'm going to end up breaking it. So that's part of this bag of goodness. And then this sterling silver slide ball necklace as well. And the sterling silver and pearl earrings. These little sterling silver hoops. With the little, they're like half eternity hoops. With little crystals in them. And then these sterling silver and art glass earrings. And the mushrooms, I don't know if the tops to the mushrooms are sterling or plate. But nice Fimo glass mushrooms with that sunshine. Great detail on that. Sunshine, turtle, a little dolphin even. Wow, pretty talented. Pretty talented artist that made those little mushrooms there. All right, Once Upon a Time. Hello, Once Upon a Time, and welcome. I see April at 22 and Once Upon a Time is out. So if nobody else comes in fairly quick at 23 or better, Book, I can't play fetch right now, buddy. I'm sorry. Yeah. He's like, why can't you, bro? You have the ball in your hand. You could just throw it. I could fetch it. Yeah, if nobody else is coming in pretty quick here, we're going to call those for April McDonald at $22. April 22. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I see Tanya is out. Sold to April at 22. Congratulations, April. And thank you very much. I hope you enjoy those, or someone else enjoys them if you gift them or donate them, whatever you do with them. Thank you very much. Into the box of happiness they go. Where did that coral? I had a coral ring that was in that last preview that I sized. And I swear I just saw it sitting here. Where did you go, little coral ring? I see a big coral ring. Well, in the meantime, check out this beautiful sterling silver. Signed by Cortez H. It is a size 5. size 5. Just can't quite get rid of that. Agnes likes being in the light box. You can see what it is. It's a great ring. Nice stone. And it is $38. I don't know why now every time I see $38, Vanessa, it makes me think of you. So funny how things work like that. Little association. It's definitely too small for me. Very nicely made. And 26 people in the house and 47 thumbs up. Wow. How's the zoom working tonight? I know last time I got in the light box, the zoom started getting all funky. It's all right. Nobody into that one? Going down. Get it on out of here. All right, this one. I like this one myself. If I thought it would work as a pinky ring, I'd wear it, but I'd much rather see it as a ring finger ring. Super nice old turquoise on that. It's a 6.5. 6.5 on the mandrel, but the shape, you know, it could fit on a 7 fairly comfortably. Yeah? But just great design on that. Great stones. Nice early handmade piece. And that one is $45. That's my size, says Once Upon a Time. It's your size, but is that your vibe? Is that working for you? If it is, then hit 45. Make it official. Yeah, look at how dark the stones are. I was a fan. Obviously, it's been loved. Painted pony. Let us get it back on the mandrel one more time in here and see. About a 6.5. Yeah, coming in at a 6.5. But if you see on the mandrel, there's still some space in there, so it fits up to about a 7 pretty comfortably. So 6.5 to 7. And if somebody's watching the playback and you gotta have that and that works for you, just let me know. Oh, too small for my fat fingers. Well, Painted Pony, I'm sorry to hear that. It's too small for my fingers too, so we can relate there. I think I'm putting that back in a bag, a different bag than it came in. All right, size 8.5. I actually bought this. I bought this one from another YouTuber. I wanted it for myself, and it does fit. It's just not quite. It just didn't quite work. So, and this one's another one. It's a 8.5 on the mandrel, but it fits like a 10. So, kind of funny, but great stone in that. Holy moly. I'm behind. The first ring was my size 5. Ah, yeah, gotcha. I got you Once Upon a Time. Yeah, so this one's like, it's a size 8.5, but it does fit. It does fit up comfortably. Really nice stone on it. Just a great, great piece. Doesn't quite look like malachite. Nope, it's not. It could be mistaken for malachite HQZ, but it's just a nice piece of green turquoise. So it's an 8.5 on the mandrel, but I wear a 10 on this finger, and it fits pretty comfortably. So that little bit of odd shape and a little bit of extra room that the mandrel doesn't account for makes it fit up quite a bit. And oh, I see HQZ in at 45 and Mama Chola. Sure, we're rolling at 45 with this one. I can do that. So get on it. I see Mama Chola at 47. So you know the drill. HQ is out, so we got Mama Chola at 47. I'll hold that there for just a second in case someone else wants to come back. That's still in view. I like that stamp work on the side. Mama Chola at 47. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 sold to Mama Chola at 47. That's a great deal, Mama Chola. I hope you enjoy that one. And thank you very much. Thank you, HQ, and thank you, Mama Chola, both. This is sweet. Sterling silver, great mother of pearl combination here. Got that gray, the gray abalone, and that mother of pearl crescent moon on there. Really sweet pendant. You know what, Mama Chola? Yeah, if it doesn't work for you, you can send that one back. So, no problem on that. No problem at all. Yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful pendant. I've had this one a couple times, and this one's pretty exceptional. $35 on this one. If somebody's interested, that's the gig. I kind of thought it could be worn either way. Frontwards, backwards. Has a nice big bail. So you could wear it on some beads. I see Leslie's in at 35. So unless somebody else comes back pretty quick at 37 or better, then we'll call that one for Leslie. At 35. Glad you saved me, Leslie. Right, Corvus? We're always grateful for those people that save us from ourselves. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold to Leslie. Thank you very much, Leslie. And if I didn't say hello, hello, Leslie. I hope you enjoyed that. It's beautiful. Okay, big coral ring. I was looking for the little coral ring, and it just so happens I have almost my entire ring inventory sitting here. And this big coral ring, I think it's had a couple memes about it. It's a big hunk of coral. And this is another one. It says it's a 5.5 on the mandrel. But look at all that. Look at all that extra space in there. So where a 7 usually comes to on my ring finger, this one sits pretty comfortably there. So 5.5 on the mandrel, 7 on my finger. A big old chunk of coral, and $100 on this one. Actually, $99. How's that? Actually, $98. How's that? Remove that 99. Nobody saw that. Look at all that room, right, Mama Chola? Yeah, the mandrel sizing can be deceptive. So I know a couple ladies that they only buy their rings in person for that exact reason. Hold on, you did something there. I did, Corvus, yeah. I saved myself from myself. So Jen B's like, you knew I'd be waiting. Yes, you would, Jen. You would indeed. I'm not going there. All right, $98. Wow, out of the box it goes. Yeah, that's a break-even deal right there, Jen. I bought that from the local charity shop. They had a premium price on it, but I didn't mind. I didn't mind paying it. And into the Swiss cheese noodle ring again. Haven't seen that one for a while. Ah, Merche watched your video, Jen. Yeah, I can't wait to see that one. So I'm glad that you're actively creating, Jen. I like that. All right, size 10, sterling silver. I'm not sure what that stamp is. Corn maiden, maybe. Not exactly sure, but great stamps. Nicely made. Partially silver overlay and stamp work. Just a really great ring. The kind of unusual thing that I like to find. Size 9 3/4, but really, again, on my 10, it's just comfortable. So it's even a little bit loose. So 9 3/4 on the mandrel, but you know, keep that in mind. It's probably more like a 10 1/4 even. And that one is $38. Again, that magic price, $38 if somebody's into that. Hello, Loki. Loki says, I'm not so sure about that ring, sir, but that's one nice light box you've got. One nice light box perch you have there. All right. That might just stay there for a little while. Kind of nice. Ah, that middle finger ring says, get off of there, sir. Get on off of there. All right, arts and crafts. The voice is like a liquid quaalude, Mama Chola. Oh, okay. I've never had quaaludes. I don't know what that... It sounds like something that would make you sleepy. Nice arts and crafts ring. Sterling silver, black onyx. Classic mounting here. That double double ring shank on that. Whoa there, Loki. I don't know why the cats come up here and start doing freaky things, acting all freaky. It is a size 6. It is a size 6, and the mounting's in excellent condition. Very little wear. Around this corner, a little bit of wear on that, but all in all, looks like it was worn by itself. It didn't have anything stacked or on fingers next to it. And these are just hard to find these days. And $65 on this one. Such a rare find these days. Yeah, the detail on it, that scroll work. It's almost in the league of Edward Oaks. And very much in that quality. I miss roller skating, Rhonda. You'd have to live in the 70s and party in the 70s to know what a Quaalude was. God, I miss them. Ay. Yeah, that was a little bit early for me. I missed the Quaalude generation. Oh, funny. Funny. All right, going down. Mama Chola. Just Mama Chola stops beating around the bush and just gets straight to the point. Ay. That's hilarious. Ooh, big Labrador, size 8.75. Another big size. Yeah, size 8.75, but again, on the mandrel it's 8.75, but on the 10, it's just there. It's totally happy chilling. Big old Labradorite. It is what it is. You see what it is. It's pretty awesome. It's $40. It is a 18 millimeter Labradorite. I don't know, I could probably do the carat calculation on that, but not sure. I'm going to flash it my way because I'm really hypnotized by that nice blue flash that it has. Do I need to retract that? No, Mama Chola, you don't. Well, 10 people just left. Wow. Well, I don't know then. Maybe you do, Mama Chola, but it's too late now. The damage has been done. Like, and maybe they all just went out to check Leslie to see what's going on. Or maybe they don't like Labradorite. Don't be sorry, Mama Chola. Don't be sorry. Uh, 18 millimeters on that, W. Marion. The stone size. At least that's what I've written down. I should probably double check that, eh? Yep. 18 millimeters on that. Yeah, a temporary bump in the road, Mama Chola. Honestly, don't worry about it. Once upon a time wants to know if that's the lowest you will go on the previous item. Let me see. Where did I miss that? Mama, I know what Quaaludes are. Ay. I must have missed that, Rhonda. Maybe I'm not in all messages here. Nope, I'm in top messages. Let's see what I've been missing. Some of it I probably don't mind. All right, I'm seeing no action on the labradorite ring. No action on that. Wow, and maybe we should just segue straight into some Mad Libs now. Somebody want to do Mad Libs and stop doing jewelry? I'm forbidden to buy another labradorite ring. Right, well, Mama Chola, I thought you had bought them all. So I was kind of surprised to see another labradorite ring out there in the world. The black onyx, once upon a time. Okay. The black onyx, and what was your question? I got distracted by quaaludes and other unmentionables. All right. What's up, boys? Don't know what that was all about. Neighbor at the door. Hello, Jen. Welcome in. Wow, you joined in at a fun time here, Jen. Welcome in. And sorry about the barking, everybody. That was a real bark. It was indeed. Yeah, they weren't messing around that time. Someone was on the front porch and they did not like that. They did not like it at all. Well, it's been a while since I've seen this. Great piece of turquoise on this ring. Size 7.5. I dropped my taco. Dang, Jan B, you're making me hungry. Tacos, that's what I have ordered for dinner. Tacos. Al Pastor tonight. Really fabulous piece of turquoise on this. Just a really well-made ring. Great mounting. I like how they did the little chopped silver pieces to make that bezel, make that border. Nicely framed. Great piece of turquoise on that. $65 on this one. This was one, I bought it for the stone, and it just happened to be a great mounting that went with it. Very well treated, in my opinion. Lowest on black onyx, once upon a time. I'll do 50 on that. 50 is the lowest on that. Making sure I still have 10 digits. Sorry, Shell Bell. They're very good protectors, and yeah, they do their job well. They absolutely, they're great dogs. All right, did I put a pip? I did. I put the price in there, 65 if anybody's into that. Otherwise, back into the collection that one goes. What are we pointing up at, Mama Chola? Are we pointing up at the black onyx? Yeah, once upon a time, if you're into that for 50, just put 50 in the chat and it's yours. And I can dig it back out in a minute here. What's new, Jen? You know, not a whole lot, Jen. Not a whole lot new here, except for one pile of unsorted jewelry that I'll probably be bringing around on Friday. Probably going to have to do another show Friday. I am scheduled for Mad Libs, so maybe I'll actually bring some stuff for sale as well. One bunch of unsorted jewelry, another collection it was supposed to be coming last night, but it sounds like it might be coming tomorrow. So that's new. That's what's new in my world. Another nice early. I put this one in, say, the 20s, 30s range. It could go a little bit earlier even. Great mounting on it. Beautiful stone. Size 6. Pretty turquoise color. You got it already. I covered it. Oh, I missed. You retracted something, Mama Chola, but I didn't see what that was. Yeah, beautiful piece of. I think this is Chalcedony in here. That was the best determination I could make. But Jen, you're here. You might be able to weigh in on that. Sweet mounting on it. Really, really nicely made. And that one is $68. Can you come on earlier? Oh, Friday, Mama Chola? I don't know. We'll see. If I can come on earlier, I will. But there are also a couple people that are on Fridays. Yeah, so I do structure my time around other people's lives as well. So, all right. That one's going back in its bag. Back in the bag. Okay, I have a couple pieces. I was just talking to Tanya about this actually. I have some items that when I bought them, some gold pieces, when I bought them, the value was such that, I paid so much for them. And now gold has gone up so much that some of these are now starting to surpass their jewelry value because of their gold value, as odd as that sounds. So a few of the items that I have are going to be going to get melted. And this one is potentially on the melting board because of that. It is pretty awesome, but the value of it, yeah, it's a fairly small size. It's a size 6, and it has 9 grams of 14 karat gold. So this one could be coming up on the chopping block. But if somebody wants to save it, $600 is what I have on this one. So $5.99. It is a size 6. It's 9 grams. Total carat weight on that is about 60 points. So 0.6 carats on that. And the diamonds, they're ungraded. And that's the deal, $5.99. I actually had to keep raising the price on it because the dealer price that I had on it was considerably below melt. So that's basically the dealer price. If anybody's into that. Yeah, gold. I haven't seen where gold's at today, but man, what a modern phenomenon we're experiencing there with gold prices. Wait a minute, what size was that, please? Mama Chola, this one? It's a size 6. Size 6. And it is a double row, half eternity. So half of it solid, and the other half is a double row eternity. And that is it. Oh, I had $5.99, right? $5.99. Get the right price on the bag there. So yeah, if somebody's interested in that, do let me know. I'd much rather have it end up on somebody's finger being enjoyed than being melted, but at the same time, sometimes that's just how things roll. A couple more of these nice turquoise rings. Sometimes I forget just how nice the stones are, because I have them in these little cloudy bags. And so I don't really realize it until I take them out. Size 5 on this one. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get that. Let's see. Oh yeah. Get a pretty good idea just how nice that stone is. Great color on it. Great color. Yeah, it is a size 5. It's a really sweet stone. Nice flat. It's not a cab. It's actually been polished flat. Probably just a little sliver in there to get that, to maximize that color in there. Nice, Mia. I'll have to check. I have a gold app that I just need to get in there and check it out. Usually when I'm out hunting and I find some pieces, I'll get in there and check it out. So yeah, for the size 5 turquoise ring with that amazing stone in there, $49 if somebody's interested in that. That's just a great price on just the stone. I see that so often. I see amazing stones set in great pieces at values that are less than what you would pay for the stone by itself. And that's definitely the case here. I would expect to pay more than that for the stone alone. So for the stone and a great mounting together, it's just a great value. Yeah, exactly, Mama Chol. The color on it, that was why I bought it. I love the color of the stone, and then it just so happened that the high quality stone was made in a very nicely fabricated setting. All right, and if nobody's in on that, $49, put that back into the box of fabulousness. The box of fabulous. All right, I got lots of piles here, but I feel like I'm running out of options. I actually feel like I need to go eat. Like I need to get myself some food. But first, just bring this the mystery ring. I don't know what it says. I've been trying to figure it out. Was it matcha? Does it say matcha in there? Or gotcha? Or heck, I don't know what it is. I don't know. My friend wore this ring for years, and he didn't know what it said either. He wasn't able to figure that one out. All right, size 6. Size 6 on that. Cool ring. It's cool. And that one's $39. If somebody likes that, wants to try to figure out the message, or you just like the vibe. That's the deal. That way it almost looked like some people. Ooh, maybe it says Machirini. It did come from San Francisco. Machi R. Ooh, I might have to send that to, dang. I should send that to Daniel Machirini. See what he thinks. See if he's got any input on that. He had a little input on the Machirini ring that I listed recently. So maybe he'd be interested in that piece as well. Maybe he's got a little input on that. All right, so I didn't catch Once Upon a Time. I didn't see whether you were in on that for 50 or not. So if that was something you're interested in at 50, then let me know. Just hit 50 in the chat and I'll grab that black onyx arts and crafts ring for you. And it'll be yours. And Mama Chola, the blue ring was a size 6. So this one right here, it is a size 6. Now I think I'm caught up now. And I also think I'm going to tap out. I think I am done. So let me get back. Back here. Yeah, it's been almost 3 hours here. And yeah, Doug is tapping out. Calling it, at least for now. You know, maybe I'll get a wild hair and come back on later. If nothing else, I'm definitely coming back on Friday night. So gonna have some Mad Libs fun and some jewelry. I'll sell some jewelry as well. I'll try and get a little preview out for the stuff that's getting sorted right now and the other things that come in as well. If I can drop that. I'll drop that ASAP. And yeah, depending on how my schedule works Friday, I'll try and come on earlier during the day as well. You never know. This time of year, it's hard. There's so many sales right now. Fridays are typically a pretty good day for shopping. But if I can get out there early, get some good shopping in, and then come back and go on live, that'd be great. Why not? Thanks, Doug. As usual, very fun with beautiful jewelry. You're welcome, Mama Chola. And yeah, don't feel bad because one thing about it, I want people to feel comfortable and feel like they can be themselves here. So, and if that alienates other people as well, then I'm sorry for that. But that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. So, have a great day, everyone. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you for being in here. I know you're busy. Yeah, and I'll be talking to you soon because the sooner that we can get back together, the better. So, or I should say evening, or yeah, evening, night, wherever. Hey, where were Bruce and Dennis tonight? I didn't see those guys. They must have been elsewhere, huh? It stayed cool, so. Well, thanks, Merche. Thanks for being in here. And thank you, Corvus, Mama Chola, Once Upon a Time, Rhonda Schrader, Tanya, April McDonald. Great to have all you guys here. Painted Pony, thank you very much for being here. Mia and W. Marion, thank you as well. Shell Bell, Jen's Gems, I don't know if you're still around, but well, I know you're still around, but I don't know if you're still here. Thank you as well. So everybody, I hope you have a great night. I do believe Leslie at Black Dog Vintage should still be on. She started her stream a little bit later today. So let me just check and see. Is Leslie actually on? Okay, yeah, I see Leslie's on. Awesome. So share, copy. So yeah, anybody who's not familiar with Leslie at Black Dog Vintage, if you're not already headed over there or watching simultaneously, then go check her out. She has great taste, great items, a good variety of items. And she's a hard worker. She's always out there getting it done. So hit that link. Go check out Leslie. Tell her Raid from Doug at Raven's Chest. And I hope you all have a great evening, great rest of your day, and hope to see as many of you as possible on Friday. All right. Peace.